Okay, I'm going to make my hamburger. It's kind of a Mexican dip.
Sounds wonderful.
Before, about 5 years before he died, he kind of had to go off all corn chips and stuff like that. And he loved tacos and stuff. So I took him off all that processed stuff, and he loved this. I made this up. So Donna, this is made up in my kitchen. And I call this Tom's Layered Dip. Now, this is Pampered Chef. Look how good it seals, y'all. I cannot get this off. This is what I put my hamburger in to cool in the refrigerator. And what I do with that, I take a pound of ground round, cook it up, and then I put in a tablespoon of the organic taco seasoning. And I get that, you can get that at like Whole Foods or somewhere like that. Then what I do is my first layer, and this is the Southern Living Ruffle Bowl. And Donna, would you grate the cheese for me?
I'll be glad
just
to.
some. This is the Cracker Barrel. I want y'all to see that. I buy this at Ingles, Bi-Lo's, Walmart. Everybody has it. And I get that. It's the regular sharp, not the extra sharp. I put in my hamburger. Layer of that. This is a favorite of my daughter when we do lunches at our house. A lot of people have loved this dip. And this is the Pampered Chef small mixing bowl that I just love, the batter bowl. It is wonderful, Donna. Do you ever use Pampered Chef?
I do.
And that is my favorite as far as a grater. And then on top of this, here's my can from Bi-Lo. I also do the organic, and these are pinto beans I put in here.
Maybe if I think this is about got it.
That's plenty probably. I'm just going to do a layer of that. Let's see. I do a cup of the cheese grated, and then what I do here is I put my sour cream first. Now, I used to do the salsa first, but then it didn't spread as well. So I just spread my sour cream a little bit in there. And you don't want it to leave it out too long to get too hot, but sometimes it's a little bit hard to spread. Have you got any suggestions on that, Donna?
No, I personally would, you know, I'm such a food safety person.
Me too.
I like to leave it in, and
it makes it
you
a little
know,
stiff.
It does get a little stiff, but you've got to think of everybody's safety.
Now, with these two layered things, we would recommend you keep these cool.
Right.
Don't leave these sitting out for a long period of time, y'all. Hopefully, when you take it to your tailgate, it'll be gone in no time, right?
Yes, because it looks and smells delicious.
So, and I love yours. These are going to go so
Thank you.
good together, I think, don't you?
Yes.
And now I put on that, I put a half a jar, and this is the one I buy, the mild one from Old El Paso. You can get that anywhere. I've been using that one for years. Now, I have a sister that uses the Pace. I think it's that. It's what she uses. And I always use this one. And I just spread that out. This is like having a taco without the outer cover. And then I do the bell pepper. Now, I had to chop all this, y'all, so this has made this dip so easy. And I do it for a dinner. I put sliced cantaloupe, sliced watermelon, and I put a fresh ear of corn on the cob.
Wow.
And then we serve this.
And you're talking about Christmas. That looks like Christmas because that is so pretty with that beautiful green bell pepper and the old El Paso.
And I know that I probably shouldn't do this, but I am. I need to sprinkle because I don't want to do too many onions on this. Y'all can do the green onions they have, the white onions that they have, and I use, in the summer, I use my Vidalia onions and put on that. But now this is so easy, and I do the red onion on it. So you can do whatever you want to change it up. You can do different peppers on here too. Then I finish it off with the Roma tomatoes, and I kind of sprinkle that too, because I use a lot of these in different pasta salads.
Yes.
You can do a pasta salad with just using the Italian dressing that I've taught y'all to do from Good Seasoning, and you do the spinach mixture pasta, the curly pasta. I add the Roma tomatoes, the peppers all chopped, the onions, whichever onion you want, and then I put in a thing of black olives.
Wow.
And it makes a great pasta salad. There we go. And now all we do is top this with my cheese. I love this, y'all. This is from Tupperware. This is great. And It grates it good. It has the measurements on the side for you. But you know, when my mother-in-law, I would grate cheese for her to make macaroni and cheese, I'd scrub my knuckles on that square one, you know, and it was so hard to clean. This is so easy to clean. It has a stand so it stands up. My kids can do this. Well, my kids aren't kids anymore. One of my kids informed me that I need to tell y'all that. They are grown, but I still call them kids. What do you call yours? Kids still? And I know, mine are both teachers, so I shouldn't be calling them kids. And but anyway, to me, they will always, even though they're all taller than me, and they come up to me to give me a hug, and everybody has to bend in half to get down here to hug me. So I love that. Here we go.
That is beautiful.
There we go. Now, we have got us a tailgate, don't we?
We have.
So,
these beautiful colors, and we eat with our eyes, and you can see all that luscious goodness with your eyes.
Now I have to tell y'all, I made this salad the fastest I've ever done it because of raw food. I really love this, and I wouldn't be pushing it. At the beginning, I was a little skeptical, and then I tried it for myself, went down there to visit her, and you fixed me and my daughter the most wonderful food. We had the most wonderful time.
Thank you.
And we met Jay, and isn't it Jay?
Yes.
The manager of the...
He is a plant and operations manager.
And he was
wonderful
precious.
Guy.
And we had the best time, didn't we, the four of us, just laughing and enjoying ourselves and eating your wonderful food. She had a whole double this fixed up with food for us, so we got to try a lot of things. And I have been so impressed with the freshness, just like you said. When she says that, it's really right. And then I found out a lot of people knew about you. I don't know why I didn't. And they have all been impressed with you at Clemson. So
well, thank you.
And your food. Now let me put this over here. Are you about ready to eat something and try?
Oh yes, Mary.
Let's have our own tailgate. How about that?
To dig into these salads.
I know. Isn't it wonderful? Now with my cornbread, that is made with honey from Be Well Honey up in Pickens. He used to do that out of his home. I used to go to his home to get honey, and it was wonderful. But when you eat local honey, that helps with allergies, and that's why you need to cook with that, and I do a lot of cooking with that. Did you think it tasted all right, cornbread with honey?
Wonderful.
It's fun, isn't it? One thing I do to this, too, is if you want a sweeter cornbread, when you pour the batter in, you sprinkle some brown sugar over it or some raw sugar on the top, and it makes it a real sweet corn. I like sweet cornbread.
Boy, that would be good with our collards.
Wouldn't it, though?
Yes.
That would be wonderful. Are you ready to eat, lady?
I am ready to eat.
Let's clear this off right here. Now, tell me about this.
Okay, this is our parsley. This is our Italian parsley because the ends are jagged. But we have we grow the Italian parsley, we grow the regular parsley, and also we grow cilantro. And you can find raws on the name tag. This is on the twist tie tag. But this is available in most grocery stores. It is grown right here in South Carolina, and just a wonderful product. You know, parsley is so good for you with all the natural vitamins and minerals. Good for your breath, and just a wonderful thing, not only to garnish with, but to enjoy.
And could we just chop that up and toss salads and things?
Yes.
What's some other ways we could use it besides garnishing it with it?
I love it. I love it in tacos. I love it on salad bars, just to spread on top of my salad because it gives that fresh, natural taste. And so any way that you would like to, you know, when you bring something out of the oven, sprinkle it with parsley, put it on your hot dogs, your hamburgers, just a variety of ways to use this fresh goodness.
You know, my grandmother was German, her mother was Austrian, and my grandfather was German. So we had parsley at every meal when my grandmother was there. My grandmother, if we were out to eat and somebody did a garnish, she finished her plate because she didn't believe in waste, and she'd eat that garnish too because she never wasted fresh parsley. And she lived to be 90, I think it was 96. She was still playing basketball and swimming at 90.
That is wonderful. See all those excellent natural vitamins and minerals.
And her skin was beautiful.
Right.
I mean, really, and her hair was thick. I just really want everybody to realize the more that we eat fresh things like this, we will have that look we want. It helps our hair, it helps our skin, it helps our eyesight, and so it's just wonderful. So,
there's an old adage that I keep hearing, we are what we eat, and this is so true. We are what we eat.
We are, aren't we? So thanks so much. I appreciate that you brought all this stuff, and we're going to get ready for our eating, and y'all will see our plates in just a little while. Thank you so much. We want y'all to come right back, please. Thank you.